I want to let everyone know that this Charlotte's Web has created a groundswell of support amongst parents who had no other hope. But at this point in time, these parents, they still have to move. You had to move to Colorado in order to administer this to Caden. And this, I want to make very clear, this is not your good old-fashioned pot that you see in the movies.
No, it's different.
This is a form of marijuana where the THC, the component that gives people the quote-unquote high, is mitigated, minimized to the point where the cannabinoids in it have some amazing impact and effect, but there is not the high. And I want to clarify that because we're learning so much about medicinal marijuana, and it's not about the high, it's about other things that other cannabinoids that are in here, but we're still in a day and time where there's resistance.
Yeah, there's a lot of resistance. And the active substance, you said, is very low in the THC. It's called CBD, and that's what is good for Caden, and it's helping those seizures. And in my opinion, it's like it's a different compound than marijuana because it doesn't give you that high. And I wish the medical establishments would kind of start to recognize this particular thing is maybe something different, and maybe the FDA could change a classification so there wasn't this taboo against it, and there'd be more research.
We do.
And I'm curious, when parents want to try to use this Charlotte's Web strain, it's hard to find. It's hard to get, as far as I understand. And there's thousands of kids on waiting lists at the pharmacies or the dispensaries to try to get it. Did Caden have to wait?
Yes, we did. We were on a wait list, and we moved to Colorado Springs, and we waited for 3 months before we got started. But I think the thing that strikes us the most is that in the United States, our country, that it now depends on your zip code as to whether or not your child can try this life-saving treatment or not. And I just feel like
this should be a nationwide thing. Yeah, this should be a nationwide thing. Yeah. And you know,
So if this miraculous medical marijuana is helping Caden so much, if you guys were to fly to Georgia, where they actually have some of the harshest marijuana laws, if you two were to fly and have this with you, could you be arrested?
It's a felony, a federal felony. Yes.
Wow. Yes.
I would be considered
every
a
month.
drug trafficker.
You are kidding.
Well, I'd be a drug
Maybe
trafficker.
even theoretically would be forced to be arrested by your own husband in a way.
Well, yes.
I mean,
Wow, wouldn't that be?
Yes.
And speaking of Kim's husband, obviously he's in Atlanta working. Chris joins us now via Polycom. And Chris, you've heard our conversation. How much has this experience with Caden and using medicinal marijuana, how much has it changed your perspective? Quite frankly, when you think about what marijuana can do for some individuals.
It's just an amazing transition to see what's happened with Kate. 26 years as a veteran law enforcement officer, my whole thought process was like, I'm not going to give marijuana to my son. But I looked at all the different studies and scientific research that have been done on marijuana, and we're talking about 50 years of research. So this is not something that is new. There are so many benefits, not only for patients with epilepsy, but other problems as well, other medical problems.
To me, Caden's story highlights such a dramatic example, and I think that's where across the country, pediatricians, everyone needs to open their minds, because Caden, in my opinion, should be able to get this at home where his dad can kiss him before he goes to bed.
Let him go home to Georgia.
It has to change.
Kim, thank you so much for sharing Caden's story with us. Chris, keep up the great work. Thank you also for joining us today. And give Caden a big kiss for us.
I will.
If you at home want more information on Charlotte's Web, go to our website, thedoctorstv.com. Hey, I'm Dr. Travis Stork. Press here to subscribe to the Doctor's YouTube channel and press here to help reduce tension.